Hi there, it's Shell, and let me tell you what I've been doing. So I got my things ready to sew together, and unfortunately my very first card started splitting, and it really just kind of was irritating. And I got to thinking about it, and you know, if it's that way with the first card, what's it going to be like with the second and the third and the fourth card? So what I'm going to do is I am going to reinforce each of these before we sew them together. So let me show you what I'm going to do. So the first thing I want to tell you guys is I was thinking about this, that I'm going to need a few more pages in order to spread this out through the month of December. So what I did is I had my husband make some envelopes just from a child's book. These were about 8 1/4 square, and then I'm going to fold those up and put them in my book between every 2 pages. So, and I want them like this. I just think that would be cute. Let me see which one I wanted first. I think I wanted this one. I think this is a cute one. So they're going to go in between every 2 pages. And that way I have 2 pages between every envelope. And it just evens out. So, okay, so we went ahead and we marked them all. And I started with my sewing, and it worked perfectly until I got to the third hole, and then my page started splitting, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to put this in here. But, and she did mention this on her, when she was talking about it, but see, there's a big split right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. And so when I was sewing my thread together, and then I put washi on it like she does, and it's still split. And I just thought, you know, the best thing to do is to reinforce them before I get too far. So I just took it off. I'm going to erase that video. And I just cut down some pieces of paper that I had. I really like the music paper, just 1 inch. And I thought, you know, if I'm going to have to reinforce them anyways, we may as well make it look nice. So, and I was really getting irritated. I mean, first of all, you're working with this long piece of thread that's probably at least 1 yard or more. And then you have splitting, and you're on your first one, and you have like 10 more to go, 10 or 12, 11 more to go. So yeah, I was a little bit irritated. So I just want to show you guys how I'm going to fix this. So I'm just going to put that on the outside. I think I'm going to use this one though for this page. And what I did, like I said, I just cut them up into strips. Some of my leftover papers that I've been using recently. So I'm just going to fold a few of them. So I've just been sitting here watching Hallmark videos, thinking about my next project, and that's where I kind of thought about, or about this project, and that's where I thought about adding the envelopes, because when you use your 8 cards, you know, I'm counting, because I want it to be through the month of December. You know, because there's still activities that go, I think, on, you know, even if you're cleaning or whatever after Christmas. So I just kind of wanted to see what, you know, it would, I thought adding those extra envelopes would help, because I can maybe put some memos in there. You know, I can hide my Christmas list for people in there. So that's what I have been up to. kind of picking out some paper. I kind of want it to be a little bit of a thicker paper, just so maybe it won't split when I'm doing the sewing. And like I said, I just thought it would be better to just do this now than to get really frustrated and to be in the middle of, you know, this tangle of thread and worry about it later. That's my thought about this. And, you know, I did kind of have that in the back of my mind because she did say that a bunch of her glossy cards would split in the center. So I'm just going to fix that right now. And we'll see what we can come up with. These are kind of messy there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I already washi taped up my envelopes, so I'm just going to hope that they're okay. I glued down the washi tape. And when I did poke my holes, they did, you know, it did seem to be really sturdy. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. And if this doesn't work, I will go ahead and do the inside. So, but I kind of want them on the outside, so, you know, since I decorated the inside, I wouldn't have to kind of mess it up. Which it doesn't bother me because, you know, in a sense it is like a junk journal. So it doesn't really bother me that it, you know, has more stuff going on the inside. But since I have a chance and an idea of how I want it, then I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay. So now we're just going to glue all of these on. Oh, I tell ya. You guys ever do crafting when nothing goes right? So I had my migraine yesterday and I ended up taking a, I need to poke a hole. I ended up taking a muscle relaxer. Sorry, I'm thinking about more than one thing at a time. And so muscle relaxers, I sleep, you know, pretty much until it's out of my system. So I didn't wake up until almost lunchtime today. But I did want to get a video up for you guys tomorrow. So I'm kind of doing these a day in advance if I get a chance to. So my husband's been working by himself. We're self-employed and he's just been overwhelmed and I haven't felt good and he doesn't feel good because he has fibromyalgia and it's just been a rough, you know, week for us. So I'm hoping next week will be a lot better. Let's see, I'm thinking maybe if I put it on the paper that'll be better. But I am feeling better, which is good because he kind of tripped and while he was doing a job today and he said he's really not feeling very well. So it's just life, I guess, as an old couple. He's been kind of sick for many years, 15 years I think, with his fibromyalgia and his back issues and stuff like that, and driving in the car is horrible and we have to drive for hours to get to work, and oh, I tell you, we need to retire. So okay, this is going to get monotonous, huh? But when you do a craft with me, that's just kind of how things are. Sorry about that. Okay, so I have this little guy. How cute. Okay, I'm going to just use this one. I think I'm going to do it a little bit different. Just put the glue on my paper before I even attempt to put it on my... See how messy I can get. Oh, I love that paper on there. Looks really cute. I think that was much easier. Just turn it off. Here's my envelope. So hopefully the washi that I used will be sturdy enough. We will find out. Okay, this one has glue on the back. I think I'm going to bring it around to the front. Just kind of spread it out. Again, I am using art glitter glue, but you can use any type of glue that you have in your stash. I seriously bought a gallon. Probably last about a year ago. I probably still have a good half gallon left. So I don't see myself buying any more glue until I am done with it. So that's cute. These are going along a lot faster since I did that. I'm happy. Let's do a black one. It kind of would bring in some of the darker colors. Here the cats playing in the background. They have one of those ball toys, and Cubby loves it. He really does. He's usually, if someone's playing with it, it's usually him, and it is him. So, and I do get my cats Christmas presents for Christmas. I know. Well, we don't have kids. We do have some nieces and stuff, but not kids. And so we do buy for our cats. And I saw a ball thing, and it's like a tower. So there's like 3 levels, and they have a ball that kind of spins around it. And so that's what I'm getting them for Christmas. So hopefully they didn't hear me. You never know, huh? I know they don't know what I'm saying, but you just don't know. I'm not that kooky. Well, most likely. Okay. So, does anyone have snow yet? It is warm today. I actually have the front door open and the heater turned off. 58, which isn't horrible, but I did kind of mop the front my kitchen today, and I know I shouldn't do too much because I don't want to hurt my neck again, but it was just getting so bad I had to mop it. And then I got hot, so then I opened the door. But no snow here. There's snow in the mountains. I think I want this black one on this one too. I think that's pretty. I love that color. But we are hoping for a blizzard where it snows us in for a couple of weeks. We have had that almost every winter where we don't leave the house for weeks at a time. And mainly, you know, it doesn't hurt us because our work shuts down when it snows, because we're kind of construction people. And if they're not digging, then people don't need us, you know. So it's really nice. I mean, our paycheck shuts down too, but you know, my husband really needs the break, you know, during the winter and stuff. And we do try to prepare for it. We're more prepared this year than we've been in the past. So we're really looking forward to a slow winter. I'm looking forward to more crafting time. Let's see. I think I'm going to do this one. Okay, actually, I think I'm going to turn it and use this side. So it'll be kind of fun. You know, he really needs a break. He feels better when he has a little bit more time resting. And we've been self-employed for many years, but now we're getting busier because he's kind of been, you know, it's kind of word of mouth, and I guess a lot of people are hearing about us more now than in the past. So when he leaves for work, it's an all-day thing pretty much. And we do have the daylight savings thing going on, so I tell you, this week has just been a hard week. You know, it really has. It's just a hard week. But we shall make it work. Okay, and our last one. And I guess I'm going to do this one since that's the only one I have right now. Looks cute. You know, and really you're not going to see a lot of this, just because when you do sew them together. Okay. And now, instead of doing what I had planned on doing, I'm going to let these dry overnight, just because I don't want them to, you know, fall off when I'm sewing, and this glue kind of makes the paper kind of wet, so I really want them to dry real thoroughly. So I guess that is all for this video, and tomorrow we will sew these things together, Lord willing. Cross your fingers. Thanks for watching. Be sure and hit that subscribe button if you don't want to miss one of these fun tutorials. We have lots of fun. We laugh, we play, we cry. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a wonderful day.